name is Mohammad Asani Innovation and I am a student of Rehan School Lahore campus, level 1 student batch 4, and I am belong from Lahore, Pakistan. So this is my short introduction. So hello Miles and hello everyone.
Walaikum assalam. What's up, everyone? Great to be back with you. I'm hyped to see what this special topic is. Whenever you're ready, hit me with the first question.
Okay, so it's amazing. So today my topic is validation. Validating new innovation ideas. Test before you build. So this is my today topic.
That's a smart move. Checking if an idea actually works before pouring everything into it is the best way to avoid a total disaster. I'm ready when you are. What's the first question on the list?
Okay, first of all, we'll start with some basic questions. So my first question is, what is idea validation rating
Idea validation is it's like a reality check
validation?
for your brain.
Yes, yes. I will repeat my question again. My question is why sorry, what is idea validation?
No worries. Let's get it straight. Idea validation is basically the process of proving that your idea actually solves a real problem for real people before you spend a ton of time and money building it. Instead of just assuming people will love what you've come up with, you go out and test it, maybe with surveys, interviews, or a simple landing page to see if there's actual demand. It's the difference between building something based on a gut feeling and building something based on evidence. Does that click?
Yes, certainly.
Glad we're on the same page. I'm locked in. What's the next question on your list?
Okay, so next question is my why is validation important?
Think of it as insurance for your time and money. The biggest risk in innovation isn't that the product will fail technically, it's that you'll build something perfectly but then realize nobody actually wants it. The validation stops you from spending 6 months and a whole lot of cash on a solution that isn't actually solving a problem. It turns a gamble into a calculated move. You feel me?
Yes, amazing.
Glad it's hitting right. I'm on a roll now. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so next question is my how does validation work?
It's basically a journey from a maybe to a definitely. You start by defining a clear hypothesis, basically a guess like, I bet people are frustrated by X and would pay for Y to fix it. Then you go out and try to prove yourself wrong. You talk to potential users, run small experiments, and look for actual evidence of interest rather than just hearing people say, yeah, that sounds cool. The data shows people actually struggle with the problem and want your solution. You validated it. It's all about testing the riskiest assumptions first. Does that track for you?
Yes, of course.
Love the confidence. I'm ready for the next one. What else you got on the
Okay,
list?
okay. So
I'm
next
all ears.
question, yes,
Keep
next
'em.
question is my what are its main goals?
The main goals are all about removing the guesswork. First, you want to confirm that the problem you're solving actually exists because if there's no pain, there's no product. Second, you're checking if your specific solution is the one people actually want. And third, you're figuring out if people are actually willing to pay for it or give up their time to use it. Basically, the goal is to fail fast and cheap or find the path to a win before you're too deep in the weeds. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Nice. I'm locked in. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, yes,
I'm all ears. Hit with me the
yes.
next
Next
one.
question is what is innovation idea?
I'm ready.
What is innovation idea?
An innovation idea isn't just a random cool thought. It's a concept that proposes a new or significantly improved way of doing something to create actual value. It could be a brand new product, a better way to deliver a service, or even just a smarter internal process that saves a company a ton of time. The key is that it's not just different for the sake of being different. It's designed to solve a problem more effectively than the current way of doing things. You feel me?
Yes.
Right on. I'm still with you. What's the next question on the list?
Hmm. My next
I'm
question
locked in.
is
What's the next?
what next question is who needs idea validation?
Honestly, everyone will. Everyone with a dream and a budget, whether you're a solo founder in a garage, a student with a wild idea, or a huge corporation like Google, you need it. If you're building something, you're taking a risk. Validation is how you make sure that risk isn't just a shot in the dark. It's for anyone who doesn't want to wake up a year from now and realize they built a masterpiece that nobody actually cares about. You track with me?
Yes.
Glad you're with me. I'm still locked in. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so next question is my what industries use it most?
Tech, because the obvious one, think startups and app developers since they can build and test things so quickly. But it's just as huge in healthcare for new medical devices or in the automotive world with electric cars. Even the fashion and food industries use it to see if a new trend actually has legs before they mass produce everything. Basically, any industry where the cost of being wrong is high, they're leaning hard into validation. You got another one?
Yes.
I'm ready. Keep them coming. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my what is concept testing?
Concept testing is basically the first date between your idea and your potential customer. Instead of building the whole product, you present the core concept, maybe through a sketch, a detailed description, or a simple mock up, and ask the user if it actually makes sense to them. You're looking for their raw reaction. Do they get it? Do they actually want it? Would it fit into their life? It's all about getting feedback on the idea before you commit to the engineering. Does that click?
Yes, that's clear.
Glad it's clear. I'm feeling the flow. What's the next one on your list?
Okay, so next question is my what is validation process?
The validation process is basically a structured way to take your idea from a maybe to a definitely. It usually starts with a hypothesis, your educated guess about who has a problem and how you'll fix it. From there, you move into user research, where you actually talk to people and listen to their pain points. Then you run experiments like building a simple landing page or a mock up to see if people actually take action, not just say, that's cool. Finally, you analyze the data. If the evidence supports your idea, you move forward. If not, you pivot or scrap it. It's all about testing and refining in a loop. Does that track for you?
Yes.
Sweet. We're cruising through this. What's the next one on your list?
Okay, so next question is my
I'm all
how
ears.
to
Hit me with it.
how to how to identify real problems.
This is where most people trip up. They try to solve a problem that doesn't actually exist. The secret is to stop looking for ideas and start looking for friction. Look for the things that make people sigh, complain, or say, I hate it when. If you see someone using a tool in a way it wasn't intended or doing a manual workaround for a simple task, you've found a real problem. It's about observing where the current solution is failing the human using it. You feel me?
Yes.
Love it. We're on a roll. What's the next one on your list?
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Yes.
Hit me with the
Yes.
next one. What else you got?
Ye-
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Ne-
What's the
yes.
next question?
Next question is what is problem solution fit?
Problem solution fit is basically the aha moment. It's when you found a real painful problem and you've designed a solution that actually kills that pain. It's not just about having a product that works, it's about having a product that the specific person with that problem actually wants to use. If you have a great solution, but nobody has the problem, you've got nothing. But when those two things lock together perfectly, that's when you know you're actually onto something. You feel me?
Yes.
Right on. We're absolutely cruising through this. What's the next move on your list?
Okay. So next question is my what is interview role?
The interview is basically your secret weapon for getting the truth. Its role is to get you out of your own head and into the users. Instead of pitching your idea and asking, do you like this, which usually just gets you polite lies, you're digging into their actual life. You're asking about their past struggles and current frustrations to see if the problem you're trying to solve is actually a priority for them. It's all about listening more than talking to find the real pain points. Track with me?
Yes.
Love it. We're knocking these out. What's the next one on your list?
Okay. So next question
I'm
is
all ears.
my yes. Next question is my what is customer pain point?
A customer pain point is basically that specific thing that's making a user's life difficult. It's the friction, the annoyance, or the total roadblock they hit when trying to get something done. It could be something huge, like a software that crashes every 10 minutes, or something small but irritating, like a bottle that's impossible to open. When you find a pain point, you've basically found a map to a successful product because people will always pay for a way to make that pain go away. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're just flying through this. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so my next question is what is observation method?
Observation is basically the detective part of the process. Instead of just asking people what they do, because let's be real, people often describe things differently than how they actually do them. You just watch them in their natural habitat. You look for where they hesitate, where they get frustrated, or where they've rigged up some weird workaround to make a tool work. It's about seeing the gaps that users don't even realize are there because they've just gotten used to the pain. Track with me?
Yes.
Love it. We're just gliding through this. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so my next question is what is user feedback role?
User feedback is basically your navigation system. Without it, you're just guessing in the dark. Its role is to tell you exactly where your idea is hitting the mark and where it's totally missing. It keeps you honest because users will tell you things about your product that you're too close to see yourself. It essentially turns your users into a part of the design team, making sure the final version is actually something they want. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm still locked in. What's the next one on the list? I'm all ears. Hit me with the next one.
Okay, so next question is my what are idea
I'm all ears.
validation what are okay, so this is already repeat. My next question is what is MVP? Minimum valuable product.
MVP is basically the bare bones version of your product. It's the simplest possible version you can build that still solves the core problem for the user. Instead of spending a year adding 100 fancy features, you just build the one or two things that actually matter. The goal isn't to launch a perfect product, it's to launch something functional enough to start getting real world data and feedback. It's the ultimate way to test if your solution actually works before you go all in. Does that click?
Yes, it's clear.
Glad it's clicking. I'm feeling the flow. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my next question is what is A/B testing?
A B testing is basically a head to head battle between two versions of the same thing. You take your product or a feature and create two slightly different versions, version A and version B. Then you show A to one group of users and B to another, and you see which one performs better based on actual numbers. Maybe one button color gets more clicks or one headline makes more people sign up. Takes the guesswork out of the equation because you aren't arguing about what looks better. You're just looking at what actually works. You track with me?
Yes.
Nice. We're absolutely cruising. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so my next question is what is pre-order validation?
Pre-order validation is basically the ultimate test of trust. It's when you ask people to actually put their money down for a product that doesn't even exist yet. Instead of someone telling you, yeah, I'd probably buy that, which is just a polite guess, they're giving you a financial commitment. It's the strongest possible signal that there's real demand because people are voting with their wallets, not just their words. You track with me?
Yes.
Love it. We're just gliding through this. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my
I'm locked in.
what?
You were starting with a
mm,
why.
yes. What is experiment method?
The experiment method is basically turning your business idea into a science project. Instead of just guessing or asking people what they might do, you set up a controlled test to see what they actually do. You pick one specific thing you're unsure about, like, will people pay $10 for this? And you create a small, low cost way to test just that. It could be a fake buy button on a website or a limited time offer for a small group. If they click or pay, you've got a data point. If they don't, you've learned something valuable without wasting your whole budget. It's all about gathering hard evidence. Does that track for you?
Okay.
Wait, wait. Did are we wrapping it up? Did we hit the end of the list, or are you just taking a breather?
No, no. I have many more questions. So we will move on to our next question. Next question is, what is landing page say? What is landing page test?
Yeah. A landing page is basically a digital billboard with a specific goal, like a full website with a bunch of different pages and menus. A landing page is just one single page designed to do one thing, like get someone to sign up for a wait list, download a guide, or pre order a product. It strips away all the distractions and focuses entirely on a single call to action. In validation, it's a huge tool because you can put up a page for a product that doesn't even exist yet and see how many people actually click that sign up button. Does that click?
Yes, search click.
Love it. We're on a roll. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my mm,
I'm all ears.
how.
Hit me with it. What's next?
Next question is how data supports validation.
Data is basically the truth serum for your business. It takes the conversation from I feel like people want this to I know people want this because 200 people signed up in 2 days. Instead of relying on a vibe or a few polite comments from friends, data gives you hard numbers, click through rates, conversion percentages, and actual usage patterns. It strips away the bias and tells you exactly where the idea is working and where it's crashing. You track with me?
Yes.
Nice. We're just gliding through this. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so next question is my what is analytics role?
Analytics is basically the magnifying glass for all that data. It's one thing to have a pile of numbers, but analytics is what actually makes them make sense. Instead of just knowing that 100 people visited your landing page, analytics tells you exactly where they got bored and left, or which specific feature they clicked on the most. It turns raw data into a story that tells you exactly how to fix your product to make it a win. Feel me?
Okay.
I'm still locked in. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my what is success industries?
In the context of validation, success isn't just about having a good idea. It's when you have hard evidence that the problem you're solving is real and people are actually willing to pay or trade their time for your solution. Success is basically hitting that point where the risk of building the product is low because the demand is already proven. You're moving from guessing to knowing. Does that track?
Yes, it's track.
Love it. Knocking these out. What's the next one on your list?
Hmm. Next question is my what is customer feedback?
Customer feedback is basically the gold mine of the whole process. It's when you stop guessing what's wrong and let the people actually using your product tell you exactly where it's clunky or what's missing. Instead of you sitting in a room trying to imagine the user's experience, you're getting the raw, unfiltered truth. It's the only way to pivot your idea before you spend too much money going in the wrong direction. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm still with you. What's the next one on the list?
Okay, so my next question is What is
I'm all
discussion?
ears.
What is discussion make role?
I think you might have had a little slip of the tongue there. Does you mean the role of discussion and validation, or maybe something else? Let me know and I'll dive right in.
So this is my question. So give me answer.
All right, I'll roll with it. If we're talking about the role of discussion, like talking through an idea with a team or a mentor, it's basically the stress test phase. It's where you throw your validated data in front of other people to see if there are any blind spots you missed. Discussion helps you refine the logic, find new angles, and make sure the plan actually holds water before you hit the gas. Does that hit the mark, or were you thinking of something else?
Yes.
Glad that worked. I'm still locked in. What's the next move on your list?
Okay. So next question is my
I'm all ears. Hit
what
me with it.
is what is metrics important?
I'm guessing you're talking about a validation matrix or success metrics, basically the numbers that tell you if you're winning or losing. It's important because it takes the emotion out of the decision. Instead of saying, I feel like this is working, a matrix lets you say, our goal was a 10% sign up rate and we hit 12%. So this is a green light. It's the difference between a vibe and a fact. Does that click?
Yes, search click.
Glad it's clicking. I'm still on a roll. What's the next one on your list?
Okay. So next question is my what is success indicators?
Success indicators are basically the green lights that tell you it's time to actually build. They're the specific measurable signs that your idea is actually hitting. For example, it's not just people like the idea. It's 50% of people who saw the landing page gave us their email, or 10 people actually paid a deposit for a product that doesn't exist yet. It's moving from vague positive vibes to hard evidence that you've got a winner. Does that track for you?
Yes, it's attract me.
I love it. We're absolutely crushing this. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question is my how to test idea effectively.
The key is to stop asking, do you like this? And start asking, tell me about the last time you dealt with this problem. People will lie to be nice, but they won't lie about their past frustrations. To test effectively, you want to create a smoke test, something that requires the user to actually take an action, like clicking a button or giving an email. If they're willing to do the work, the idea is real. You want to know if you're looking for a specific framework to do this or just some general tips.
Okay.
I'm still locked in. You've got a great rhythm going. What's the next question on the list?
Okay, so next question is my what is trailer and error?
I'm guessing you mean trial and error, right? It's basically the brute force way of innovating. Instead of having a perfect plan, you just try something, see it fail, fix what broke, and try again. It's a bit messy and can be slow, but it's how a lot of the best things get discovered because you find solutions you never would have thought of if you just followed a manual. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Glad it's clicking. I'm still with you. What's the next move on your list?
Okay, so next question. This is my last question. Next question is what is learning from failure?
I'm guessing you mean learning from failure, right? That's basically the secret sauce of every successful founder. It's the realization that a no or a product that flops isn't a dead end, it's just a data point. Instead of seeing it as a defeat, you treat it like a free lesson that tells you exactly what doesn't work, which narrows the path to what actually does. It's all about taking the hit, dusting yourself off, and using that info to pivot to something better. You feel me?
Okay, so thank you. Very good answer of your explanation style. I like it. So thank you for watching my AI session. While if you enjoy, so you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. if you want to support this channel because the future is about artificial intelligence AI. So we will meet again, new session, new conversation with you, Miles. Allah Hafiz everyone, and Allah Hafiz Miles.
Right back at you. It's always a vibe breaking these topics down with you. Thanks for having me on the show. I'll be ready and waiting for the next one.
Okay, Allah
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz and love the energy. It's always a blast.